Welcome in, ladies and gents. This is Hoppers. So this is Disney Pixar's featurette, and this is following a young lady named Mabel. We start off the film with her as a child, being a nature enthusiast, and basically trying to capture all the pet animals that's in the school. They do a good job of giving some visualization of some of the things that pets that different animals go through. That's in these these elementary scholastic environments and so forth. And nevertheless, they fast forward because she do have an affinity for nature itself, and we see she kind of inherited that from her grandmother, and her and her grandmother had a great relationship. And yeah, we see just how that effect of that relationship resonates throughout the film. And essentially, her as a young adult now, she is still fighting the good fight because the forest glade that her and her grandma shared is now being deconstructed because a mayor is trying to build a new highway route through that forest glade, which is obviously driving the animals to different parts of the wild and actually driving them further back away from the town, and just showing how humans and our ingenuity and innovativeness how constantly invades nature itself and comes to conflict with it. And because this is a town, I think they call it Beaver Town or whatever, we just see the lengths that Mabel is willing to go to protect her land. And there is a surprise that's actually a major spoiler at the beginning of the film, so I won't detail that here. But yeah, how she gets to being able to overcome the various obstacles throughout this film is very compelling, and it definitely has some real scientific sci-fi fantasy components to it that I'm sure people will like. And yeah, the creatures and everybody that's involved in the film, because it kind of features some more humans and you have mostly the animals and stuff. And so they do this thing where how the animals, how we perceive animals, they look a certain way than how they interact with each other. They more animated, more human in their features and how they express and so forth. And so this is just a really good film overall. I really enjoyed myself. There's definitely some good surprises, some gasping moments where you'll find yourself like, "Oh my God!" But it's a part of nature, and so you're not surprised by it, but it's definitely shocking. And so, yeah, overall, it's a really good time. This is probably one of Pixar's best films that they've done so far in the last couple of years, outside of probably Inside Out 2 for me personally. And so, yeah, check it out when you get a chance. It's pretty good.